He weighed in officially 90.65 kilos. Trained by Benny Marty out of the BMF gym at Burleigh Heads on the beautiful Gold Coast. 169-game NRL career. He's a Dally M medalist. 3 origins for New South Wales, 1 test match for Australia. Please welcome Todd Carney! And his opponent standing across in the maroon corner. Weighed in 81.65 kilos. Trained by Mark Chopper Burgess from the Cooperoo Boxing Gym. A 300-game NRL career. A premiership winner. A Churchill medalist. 5 origin appearances for Queensland, 4 test matches for his country Australia, a Mount Isa Junior, and a former North Queensland Cowboy. Give it up for Scott Prince! Referee, third man in the middle, Mr. Tony Kettlewell.
Righto, gentlemen, I'll give you instructions in dressing rooms. Respect your obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Shake them up.
Here we go with the first of our footy bouts, and Scott Prince opting for the headgear. Todd Carney, he says no.
He looked pretty nervous to be walking out there, Scotty Prince, yeah.
Disrupted preparation that he has had. Shingles has been the issue, but they've been saying for years that he can fight, and we're about to find out. It is Prince in all black and Carney in all white. Ben Damon here at commentary alongside the legendary Jeff Fennick. What are we making of this early? You
know, Ben, punching the bag and punching the pads is different to fighting. I've heard the same thing you've heard, that everybody's heard. I want to see him throw punches. Not on the bag, not on the pads.
He's trying to find his way into the fight and looks out with a jab there. There's a nice structure to this early, at least. When Carney fought against Sandow back in 2016, it was just punches being thrown wildly. I think Carney threw a backhander in the first 10 seconds of that fight. Now he's a lot more measured. Prince fires a right hand that misses. Quite a watchful start to this one, but Carney throws a few now. There's that jab from Carney as well. And that size advantage he has is dramatic, Jeff.
Yeah, he does look much bigger. You know, 9 kilos before the weigh-in, how much after weigh-in? Who knows how much more he put on? Right
hand got through from Carney, and there was a left hook off the back of it. Prince just wore them nicely, but good shots from Carney, who looks more relaxed in this opening round. 3 2-minute rounds for each of our fights this evening. Carney just backs off.
Scotty Prince is blowing pretty hard already.
He's feeling the pace of this. Maybe those nerves have got to him early on, and this opening bell will be welcome to him, you'd think. Carney works hard, goes to the body, the headgear, gets in the way of Prince, and as he tried to adjust it, he slipped over.
He's going to count as a knockdown. It was a slip.
As a knockdown.
It was a slip.
Okay, that was a pretty clear slip, but our referee has seen it as a knockdown, so not a good start there for Prince.
Still, I think the first round went to Todd Carney.
Todd Carney did look strong in that opening round, and he gets out of it with a knockdown as well. In error, but a knockdown all the same.
And you know what, Ben, this kind of stuff with these footy players, confidence is everything. You'll get a lot of confidence out of this now, Toddy Carney.
It wasn't a knockdown.
Here's the knockdown. Let's see if it was a slip. Yes, it was. It was a slip.
Foot went from under him over that bit of signage. I guess you could argue the punch came at the same time, but
it definitely was a knockdown. That means if they're scoring properly, Todd Carney wins the round 10-8. If they're scoring correctly. It's a 10-8 round to Todd Carney.
It is. The opening round, officially a 10-8 round to Todd Carney.
If the judges thought it was a punch, which I'm sure they've seen, they're not going to count that. They can't.
This is Matt Bowen, who's up shortly. Looks pretty nervous himself as Scott Prince races across centre ring and goes to meet Todd Carney in this second round.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Ben. He's got to take that confidence out of Todd now.
Todd, some wild shots, and a right hand gets through from Carney as well, and Prince straight up the middle. That's a better right hand there from Prince. He smiles too, he liked that. This is more what we expected between these two, and Scott Prince having some good moments in this second round and gets on that long jab.
Yeah, and Todd's starting to puff a little bit now too.
Here comes Prince. Watching again, and the nerves just dripping away from him. Carney tucks the chin in.
Yeah, he's trying to tuck that chin down, Ben. Look at him. There's a Floyd Mayweather there.
He is using an exaggerated shoulder roll, you could say. And does manage to evade, but the right hand there gets through as he loses his stance for a moment, and he wings around with the right hand. Prince straight up the middle looks good.
Definitely a better round for Scott Prince. Now, lots going to depend on if they count that as a knockdown too, on how this fight's going to be scored.
Long right hand to the body there from Prince, and Carney with a right hand of his own. Blood from the mouth of Prince.
Nice jab.
As he jabs well. And feeling it again here with 30 seconds left in round two is Scott Prince, who whips out that right hand, and Carney tucking in again, looking to jab from that stance and wearing a long left hook, you could call it.
Definitely a better round for Prince. And
there's
nice
a right hand. Carney jabs well, Prince pushing forward.
They're even, Ben, 1 round each.
So that is a Scott Prince round according to Jeff Fennick, but the problem he has is that the referee scored a knockdown in the opening round, which will cause the judges, you would think, to score at a 10-8 as we have a look at the highlights, and better stuff it was from Prince.
Definitely so. He showed a little bit of skill there. Beautiful right hand. He countered the jab, and yeah, and he put the pressure on early. A couple of nice left hooks, and yeah, so he's looking good, Scotty Prince. He's living up to that reputation.
Double jab right hand will catch you.
Okay. Exactly.
Don't throw one. Don't throw one.
Looking for the big one, eh?
Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah.
Think speed, not power. Speed, not power. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah,
Ba,
good job,
ba,
good job.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Speed,
gone.
not power.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Yeah.
He'll be looking for this shit.
As Matt Bowen with his family, he'll be up shortly. Looking forward to seeing Matt Bowen in action against Craig Gower in our next fight, but it's all on the line here between Prince and Carney. Todd Carney, a good opening round. He got a knockdown according to the referee. Scott Prince, much stronger in the second.
Let's see if Scotty Prince listens to his instructions. The double jab right was what he was told to do. Let's see if he listens. There's the double jab.
Nice technique when he chooses to use it, when he has the energy for it. Just well. Carney's feet are a little bit all over the place, so he finds himself in some rough spots, but Prince better positioned. Prince just riding these shots, and they exchange jabs. To the body goes Prince. Jabs and gets out of there. Carney with a wild shot that misses. 1 minute left in the final round of this one between Todd Carney and Scott Prince, and a nice right hand from Prince.
Yeah, whoever wants this the most will win it. This last minute is going to be the telling factor. There's a nice jab by Prince.
Really nice stiff jab
Another jab,
from Prince.
another double jab.
Carney, the much bigger man, but he's wearing some good shots from Prince, and a right hand got through on the back of that. To watch with 30 seconds left, and Prince pushes forward.
Prince is definitely landing more punches than Todd Carney in this third round as well. There's another nice jab.
Good jab, and a right hand gets through.
Oh,
good hook too from Prince.
Nice right hand.
They both got through there, and Prince is doing better work in this final round. 10 seconds there are remaining in it. Big right hand from Prince again, and from Carney with a right hand, and they finish in a tangle. Some good shots to finish off this fight, and that looked like a Scott Prince round to finish it.
Definitely so. It's 2 rounds to 1 Scott Prince, but will that knockdown come into play? I don't know. It was not a knockdown.
So, if you have a look at the way that they would have scored it, you'd think that Scott Prince has got rounds 2 and 3, but round number 1 has gone to Todd Carney, and there was a knockdown, so officially it should be a 10-8 round.
Well, it was called a knockdown, member. Those judges, if they thought it was a slip, they do not have to give that as a 10-8 round.
Here's the highlights from the final round of action, and he really fought his way into this one, Scott Prince.
Yes, he did.
Started slowly, maybe those nerves got to him, and that's that decisive moment from the opening rounds.
And Todd Carney came on the last 10 seconds. He had to do that earlier. He was bigger, apparently stronger because of the weight, and he should have maybe tried to bully him a little bit more, and he didn't do that. He gave Scott a lot of time to think and a lot of time to pick and land his punches.
Todd Carney did look a lot better tonight than he did against Chris Sandow back in 2016. He's obviously worked really, really hard, and he had a good go at it tonight. And the rumours about Scott Prince, well, there's some merit to them. He's certainly got some ability. Nerves played a part, and he copped a couple early on, and a bit of blood trickled from the mouth, but he got through and did his best work late in this one, and they've both had a good time. No doubt about that. We just wait and see what happens with regards to the scoring of this one. Bout 2 for the footy players will be Craig Gower and Matt Bowen coming up shortly. Good action all through the course of it. Those two fighting at heavyweight tonight, Gower and Bowen.
We've got a half and 5'8", and now we've got that cruiserweight. Now we've got a couple of heavyweights coming up.
Good stuff between these two to kick off the footy part of the program. And looks like we are ready to get the scores.
You might get a draw here.
Well, I think we will. Here is James O'Shea.
Hard work, boys. Hard work.
Thank you, Ben Damon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for both fighters. What a great contest. Scott Prince and Todd Carney. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Roy Saunders scored the bout 29 to 28. Prince. Judge Adam Height scored the bout 28-28. And Judge Alan Simpson scored the bout 28-28. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a majority draw.
So it is a draw between these two, and what that means is that one of our judges decided he wasn't going to score what was an official knockdown. He gave it to Prince. The other two went with the referee.
Well, what one of our judges done, he was correct. He's seen it with his own